Hello and welcome to Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. We are your hosts, Vidas Pinkevičius
and Aušra Pinkevičienė.
We've been mastering secrets of organ playing for more than 20 years and sharing them on this blog since 2011.
On this show, which we create from our home in Vilnius, Lithuania, we strive to help you grow in every area of organ playing, including practice, technique, repertoire, sight reading, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory, harmony, and many others.
Our hope is to help you become a complete musician, or what we call as total organist, a program which we have created to help you reach your dreams faster than you would do on your own.
If you are new here, we invite you to subscribe to receive free updates of this blog at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video how to master any organ composition and 10-day organ playing mini course.
And now let's go to the podcast for today. Hi guys, this is Vidas.
And Aušra.
Let's start episode 518 of Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. This question was sent by Oluwadotun. He's a new subscriber of ours, and he answered the question when new subscribers after maybe 2 weeks they get this question from us. What are your dreams in organ playing right now, and what are the challenges that prevent you from reaching your dream? And he wrote, dream of playing musical scores or pieces at sight. And he writes further, I need training on my sight reading ability and skills. I also want to improve my sight playing. So basically it's all about the same thing.
Yes, all three sentences are basically the same.
Synonyms of the first.
As I read them, yes.
He basically wants to play musical pieces without practicing them and play them very well, probably, like sight reading.
Yes, I can disappoint him right away that it's impossible for anybody. I wouldn't know a person who could play any given organ piece at sight, let's say in a concert. Do you know? In a concert. Difficult.
Difficult.
I'm not talking about, like Frescobaldi's Fiori Musicale that you play for church if you need something right away.
So you probably mean that some scores with easier technical difficulty level could be learned to sight read without mistakes.
Of course, but still you wouldn't play those in a concert probably.
Or maybe if you would play some of them in a concert, you would still definitely need some difficult music to play.
Sure, of course, you will need to know to play various music during your recitals, probably because you cannot, play just very, very hard pieces, all of them, because you would collapse at the end of a recital.
Or you playing very, very easy pieces isn't a good idea either.
Everybody would either sleep or leave.
Has to be some balance.
But I guess, that if we are talking about sight reading, those pieces that you play in a regular, like liturgical setting can be easily sight read. And that's, I think it's okay. Still, if you are just a beginner, I would never suggest you just simply sight read it during church service, because you might get fired.
Beginners cannot even sight read hymns.
True. Especially, because of the pedal line and left hand tenor voice.
they of course not always know the trick to playing only the soprano and the bass parts, the two parts, outer parts, which sound pretty nice without the inner parts as well.
But anyway, in this question, I see this guy, he wants to take a shortcut. But I can really disappoint you that there are no shortcuts, in playing organ and playing it well. Of course, if you are play on a daily basis, year after year, decade after decade, yes, at some point you might, notice that it's very easy and everything is just so natural. But before that, achieving that, you need, to spend a lot of hours on the organ.
How many hours? Let's disappoint him even further.
Well, I guess you love to count, so you tell us a number.
Okay. In Berlin Conservatory or Academy of Music, maybe, there was this experiment conducted when researchers went and made a survey of students who are winners of international music competition. Basically, they are in a very, very world-class level, very high-class level. Not just students who simply keep themselves afloat, but at the best of their class. And ask them how many years have they practiced their instrument, violin, piano, anything. And all of them appear to have been practicing more than 10 years, which also gives an average of 10,000 hours. Imagine. But obviously 10,000 hours is not just a number that you need to reach. Each hour, each minute basically on your organ bench, for example, has to be what we call deliberate practice. Deliberate practice means that in each practice session you have to set a goal, what you're doing today, and try to reach this goal. Try to strive to make yourself at this skill or art better every day. Is it clear, Osha?
Yes, it's clear, at least for me.
Otherwise, it's just fooling around, like sight reading pieces, which helps with certain elements of your sight reading skills, for example. But sight reading skills alone don't get you win international music competitions.
That's right.
Right. Or play recitals, let's say. It's a part of that skill, and there are many more things involved, like being very good at music theory and harmony.
True, because it's essential also if you want to sight read things easily. Because if you won't have any knowledge of music theory, then I think it still will be very hard for you to sight read even after 10 years of practice.
No, well, in this case, like a person who just sight reads every day without giving a thought about what that music means in terms of musical ideas, keys,
Style.
and chords, chord progressions, they're simply doing the same thing like reading a book in a foreign language, let's say in Japanese, in very exotic language probably, and without even translating anything, without knowing what they're reading about.
Now, I thought about such a ridiculous example. For example, how I would compare, violin musician with sort of, just reading, sight reading day after day without any thoughts. It's like, for cooking for pigs. Yes, and it's like cooking in a renowned restaurant.
But pigs are very happy, you know.
I know.
Every morning they are squealing for breakfast.
But still, no. Do you wear a menu for pigs? No, you just mash whatever, potatoes and some other stuff in it. Day after day, but we are still happy, yes?
No steak.
No steak, no.
No cake.
No cake.
All right. So you get the idea, probably.
And I guess that now in this modern world, full of these smart technologies, it becomes, a real issue for people and a real problem for people, to stick to something and to do something on a regular basis, to study something that takes effort out of you, because everybody just wants good results right away without putting any efforts or putting just a minimal effort.
Like fast food.
True.
Mm-hmm. Which tastes good but is not healthy.
That's right.
So in organ playing, you would do very well if you set a goal for each practice. If you sight read, even sight reading has to be deliberate, playing at a certain tempo, right, and thinking about what's going on in the music right away.
And for example, if your goal is to be an excellent sight reader, it's your sort of like a final goal, yes, long-term goal. It's not enough. You need to have some short period goals too,
Mm-hmm.
for each day or for each week or each month. Because only going step by step you will be able to achieve some progress.
All things that we are talking about seems to take years and even decades, right? And the people who want fast results might get sorely disappointed. But let's console them a little bit. What about enjoying moment to moment practice and the process, not the result? Result might come after years, right? But the process itself might be enjoyable too.
True. I think you just have to set up some sort of, stable routine for yourself and enjoy the moment.
Because practice is privilege.
True.
Like our professor Pamela Reuter Finstra used to say. So guys, this was Vidas.
And Usha.
Please send us more of your questions. We love helping you grow. And remember, when you practice,
Miracles happen.
This blog is supported by Total Organist, the most comprehensive organ training program online, where you will find courses for every area of organ playing, including technique, practice, sight reading, repertoire playing, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory and harmony, with hundreds of scores and thousands of exercises. Here is what some of the students are saying.
Hugh writes, the sight reading course has helped me tremendously. Thank you very much for your SS courses and all your help.
Robert writes, I found the fingerings, registration ideas and general comments to be excellent.
John writes, I have found your download very helpful. It was really excellent. I have watched some of your teaching videos and when I read your instructions, I tried to imagine you are there teaching me. You may feel disappointed that I am 2-3 days behind, but I am a slow learner, and I have committed to taking the time to get it right as you say. But the other night my wife commented that she had never heard me play such a detailed melody in the left hand so well. My left hand is generally poor.
Robert writes, it has been a great pleasure in my life of having discovered your courses and material as well as the YouTube work of recordings. You have a calm and pleasant way of teaching.
Ron writes, Hi Vidas and Osha, thank you guys. What a wonderful response to my email note to you. You've got me right, and I feel you understand my level of playing. Yes, at home, and lucky that I have an organ for that reason. I am paying attention to this, and I am going to try this haha no longer secret model. Yes, and I love Cesar Frank too. What is very nice about your blog podcast is that Osha and Vidas are like a Socratic dialogue, and by bouncing things off of each other, so much more information comes out and is expressed. Your comments contain a wealth of information and understanding. I really appreciate this. It is very inspiring and will keep us moving forward.
Would you like to receive the same or even better results that our students are getting? If so, join them at organduo.lt/total-organist. And of course, you will get the first month free too. You can cancel anytime.
Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to receive free updates of this blog, make sure you do that at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video, how to master any organ composition, and 10-day organ playing mini course.
This was Vidas.
And Osha from Secrets of Organ Playing.
And remember, when you practice,
Miracles happen.